All right, all right, all right. Are we live? How's everyone doing? We'll see how many people show up here. 3 o'clock. I am ready to go though. Got my large cup of coffee here. Got 4 people in here in 1 minute. I guess it's not bad. Only one person on YouTube. Wow. But yeah, how's everyone doing? We'll kind of wait a minute, see if people show up. What are we looking at? Oh yeah, Dogecoin's trying to make a move. Yeah, are we back? Dogecoin's finally trying to break out here. Next leg up incoming. But yeah, how's everyone doing over on Twitter? All right. Focus in. Focus in. What's going on? All right, we got 3 people here now. What's up, David? What's up, Slava, my man? What's up, Raheem? Rami, I don't know why I said Raheem. What's up, Cha? How you doing, my man? We got the boss over on Twitter, chilling like a villain, waiting for this damn market to wake up. Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't know. We got Dogecoin here starting to wake up. Is that telling us something? Are we about to get Doge and XRP and everything to start running again? Yeah, always at work. Yeah, I'm about to be in the same boat. I think I'm going to get a job getting, it's not bad, 12-hour shifts, 4 days in a row, 3 days off. It may change up the schedule here in the videos, but we'll see what happens. Unless the market wakes up here and people start to pile back into crypto and into the live streams. So what are we looking at? But yeah, Dogecoin's getting stuck at the moment, but it is waking up. It appears to be breaking the downtrend. It appears to be, but we'll see. Still in the larger time frames, it's in a downtrend, of course. But if we can get through the 0.5 at 19.5 and get through 27, it's time to go. I didn't even look at Bitcoin today. What is Bitcoin doing? Nothing. Still in the same spot. Nah, she's breaking over the 382. So technically from the high to the low, we are bullish now. Everyone pile back in. We got the bullish music going. They'll start FOMOing back into the channel soon, and I hope so. It's been so dead lately. Like right now, we only got 10 people, only 6 on YouTube, 4 on Twitter. Missed the days of 100 plus people in here. Can't wait for that to come back. But yeah, Moonwell is at 2.5 now. I guess we'll just get into it here. Look at some coins. What's up, Eldor? Layer AI is back. We'll look at it. What's up, Crypto Meowlysis? How are you, my man? Yeah, let me know if the music is too loud or annoying, and we'll put it on the bear music. Be sad again. What am I looking at? Well, what is Well doing? Well. Oh yeah, is everything starting to move? Let's see here. We got a lot of green in the market. Wow, what is this? What are those coins up 60%? But yeah, Well's up 7% here. 16% on the week. Yeah, Well's not in a bad spot. She's trying to break back through the trend here. What did we have drawn? I think we had high to the low. Yeah, she's breaking back, trying to be bullish. It's got to stay over this 2-4 level. No bear music. Just here for OXT and Elon Hopium. OXT still going to 0. All right, let's get into this. So Moonwell. Yeah, Moonwell's trying to push here. We got to get through this level here. If we go to a smaller time frame on Well, let's just go ahead and pull this down from that wick. Yeah, if we do it there, if we can get over this 382 and hold at 268, then we're bullish and this thing's back. Well is about to be back, hopefully. And then Well, of course we know Well's probably going to $1 plus, at least in my opinion. But I mean, it's good. I mean, we gotta move up because we can't really move down. I don't think there's time for that. But yeah, Well still got a 50x and play up to $1.30 in my opinion. Layer AI. What was the ticker for that? Layer AI. Oh yeah, that's the AI fund. Oh no, that's AI agent layer. Where's Layer AI? Layer. Wait, have we looked at Layer AI? What the hell is it? Oh, maybe I didn't spell it right. I don't know. Maybe we haven't looked at it. All right, I got to turn the music down on my end. I can't even think with that music going. Render is looking bullish. All right, we'll try not to put on the bearish music, but let me see what we got. I'm just going to go up the list on it. Oh, no, that's the bear music. Never mind. All right, I guess we never looked at Layer AI. I thought we did. Oh, well, it's all the same chart. She's down 29% on the week, got a nice little bounce. But hopefully this is not what the market's doing. Getting a little recovery and it's just nothing. Nothing's going to happen. Render is looking bullish. Trying to figure out what to draw on here. It's throwing me off that we didn't have a chart for this. I could have swore we looked at Layer AI before. All right, but Layer AI on the macro, you got to get over 0042. It's not back yet, but it could be setting up right now to be back. So what are we on? Weekly. So if you hold the support where you're holding at now, going from the low to the high, yeah, you hit the 786 final support, you're back above the 618. So if we can stay over 3-1, then you are setting up to be bullish here. Big double bottom with a higher low. Can't draw for shit, but you get the idea. But short term on Layer AI to be back, we'll just do it from here. You have to get over the macro 236. All right, you're over the 618, you're over the 236. So right now over 3, the bottom is in. Bullish over 4.5, 4.2 to 4.5, and then you're back. If you can get over those levels on Layer AI, then you can say it's back. And then Layer AI, possible new high on this one would take you up to 29.30 cents. Oh, wow. Damn, is Layer AI actually going to make a new high? It's at 86x to hit 30 cents. I don't know. Is that possible now? But just to get to a 618 retracement where I got stuck last time is a 6x to 2. So not a bad spot. Once you get over 2 pennies on Layer AI, that's when you're going to be extremely bullish. So maybe it does shoot all the way up there. A 10x up to 4. Let's see, render, OXT, and Elon. All right, OXT. Let's see what OXT's doing. OXT. Oh no, where's crypto analysis? We got bad news for you. If this thing doesn't get over some key levels here we're about to go over, this thing's going down. I mean, yeah, that's not a good look. Strong move down, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen here. Doesn't look good right now. Little bear flag action in play, but we're seeing that on a lot of coins. But yeah, that's a strong move down. What happened? Yeah, that's really all we can do. You got to get back over 8 to have any sort of a bottom put in and have any kind of hope for the upside. All right, so maybe. I mean, like I keep saying, we're either about to die or that was it, because you just tagged perfectly the 786 support. Final support level. So maybe this is about to pull a Dogecoin in a well and start moving up. But you have to get over 8. You know what? Short term, we can probably do something else. A short-term price to watch. It's probably getting stuck right now. Damn. This thing's got bear flag after little bear flag. It's doing the same thing it just did. Strong move down, bear flag, move down, bear flag. Okay, so you're over the 236 at 7. So you need to get over 7, 8 up to 8, and then you're bullish on OXT. And have I ever looked at the macro OXT chart? Is this the... Well, this is the Binance chart. I'm going to have to spend time and fix this up, because OXT, USD... Oh, we do have one. Alright, it's the same thing. Ooh. Alright, let me switch this music. It's annoying the hell out of me. What is your price target for OXT? I know you told me before, but I don't remember. Where do you think it's going to? Or where do you want it to go to? I mean, you're still making macro high or low, so it's not bearish yet. You did make a lower high. I mean, it's just going sideways on the macro. It looks like every other coin, pretty much. Over $1 billion market cap. Give you a 24x up to 250. No, I gotta switch that. If this thing can come up here and hit the 1272 and hit about 250, you're looking at a 33x on OXT. That's not bad. And if we have a tiny bull run, you'll get lucky and get a 7x up to 50 cents. Render. What's up, D Crypto? How you doing, my man? Oh wow, we got 40 people in here. Wow, there's 27 people on Twitter watching. What am I looking at? Gold and silver will be king. We're not out of the woods. I don't think so either. I'm trying to catch up on the chat here. Render, and then Woody says ORAI. What is that? If the poll isn't 100% yes, then I don't know who your audience is. What is it at right now? Because I can't see it. Render really quick. I bet render still looks like crap. I don't know. Render. I mean, it doesn't look bad on the macro. I think we went over that last time. What is that, low? Yeah, low to the high. You're over the 382. Damn, I gotta chug my coffee again. So as long as you're over $3 on render, you're bullish macro-wise. You're getting stuck right now at the macro 786, as you can clearly see. So we got to break over 21, but not a bad looking candle and a wick here on the monthly. If we can get over 420, then it should start moving up. And then just zooming in on it. But yeah, we're getting this little move on a lot of coins right now, but everything is hitting resistance that we're seeing so far. So if we get a push through on some of these coins like Render and Doge, and they push through resistance, maybe we're bullish. So 21, bottom is in short term. What we're going to do is draw a box. If Render can push through this box from 450 down to 420, then you're bullish. Then we may be back for some sort of a decent run up. But that's your box to get over, which I'll make it red until we get over it. I may have to come back to it and look. But yeah, the market's kind of waking up. So is there any bad news coming out tomorrow? ORAI. Let me see what that is. I don't know what that is. Oh, a riot chain. All right, we've looked at this before. Looks just like Render. Yeah, so this is a coin that did what everything else did. When it made the lower high here, couldn't get over the 618. It broke the trend clearly. Large red candle spawned in, broke the trend. So this one here, you're over the 236. You may get a bounce up. We'll draw it on here. This is monthly candles, by the way, just to get a better view. All right, so we're sitting above the 236, 618. And clearly you got to get back over the 382 at about 548, 550. Unless you're probably going to come up here and get stuck at it. So you could pump 67% or no, 75% from where you are right now and still be bearish. Just so you know. So maybe that's what we're about to get, a good move on a lot of coins, and we're still bearish. But it's not good that you broke the trend and now you're below it, because you're probably gonna, even if you pump up, like I said, you're gonna back test it and get stuck. But the moment these coins start breaking through the trends and these levels here, a riot chain being an example, then I think the market's gonna tell us we're back. 786 retracement is an 11x on this one. New high on this one, where we at $3. I don't know the market cap or anything on this, but it's 100x from where it is now, if you think it's gonna go all that way. But maybe $40 a good target, $40 to $50. Oh, maybe it hits $100, makes a higher high. Let's see, what would that be? Yeah, I don't know what this is, but if you hit $100, you'll get a 30x. But it doesn't look like anytime soon, because you're down below the trend and you're probably going to get stuck once you come up. All right, I got to get caught up on the chat. It's a good project. What's up, CD? How you doing? What I read? Yes, 10 is millionaire. Did I catch you a fish? Yeah, we caught some fish, but we threw them all back. We caught this monster bass that was pregnant. It was huge. 40 people, but only 6 likes. Yeah, there's 51 altogether. Oh, there we go. We got 22 on YouTube and 29 on Twitter. We got the boss over there holding down Twitter for us. Yeah, we'll probably get a pump up on everything like we're getting now, and then we're just going to come back down and go sideways. That'd be the best, which is probably going to happen. Yeah, it has been a minute, my man. That's what we've been asking. Like, where's everyone at? Everyone that's been here, you know, quite a bit, and everyone was just gone for a while. I mean, they're still gone. Eighth year. All right, let me switch the music again. There we go. Yeah, I can't wait till we're in here and you guys are making money and we're going to the moon. That's going to be the best time ever. So many people piling in here. I won't be able to see you if you're not a member at that point, just so you guys know. I appreciate that. Eighth year. What is the ticker for that? AEI. What the hell, man? Make you some fish and chips. Okay, we did a ride chain. Yeah, where the hell did the 8th year comment go? Oh, AET. All right, I got it. Eighth year. Let's see what this coin's doing. ATH. All right, that's this one. Nothing bullish on the macro. Oh, man. I mean, that's all we can do. You know, a coin that looks like this. There's nothing bullish on it, of course. The only thing bullish is if this was the bottom, which we'll zoom in and draw here, but you can clearly see strong candle and then this little slight move up, rising wedge pattern forming. So that is bearish for a move back down. But like I said, we will look at it closer. Yeah, zooming in, you're just kind of going sideways, but let's see what level you need to hold. Low to the high. Yeah, I mean, you tagged the final 786 support and you held all of these candles. You're back over the 618, so it's not in a bad spot. It just needs to have follow through. It needs to hold over 3.4 and break over 4. If you can get over 4 cents on this thing, then you're bullish. At least short term. The bottom would be in on the macro. So on this one, 4 is your big price to watch. Short term, that is. And then 5 would be bullish on the macro. Bull run breakout over 7. 7.5. Yeah, once this thing gets over 8 pennies, you can clearly see the monthly candles have been getting stuck here. That's when this thing's going to have its bull run over 8. And then where's it going to run to? I mean, if it holds up where it is, like I said, it can go either way right now. A lot of coins. We need follow through at the moment. Where's this damn thing at? Yeah, if this thing's going to hit $1, I don't know what this is, but it's at 3.5 pennies. $1's not out of the question. 2272 to $1.25 would be a 35x on this. First big stop's going to be 23 to 25 cents would be a 6x, and then maybe 30 cents. 30 cents would be a real good conservative price on this one to take profit at. And get your 8.5x and go back to the shadow realm. Yeah, if it doesn't die, I would say 30 to 40 cents is a good target on 8th year. All right, back over here. Oh man, we got Dave Lark in the building. How you doing, my man? Mac Barbie, can you check HAR? What is that? HAR. How you doing? What's up, Brenner? Bernard, I mean. Your brother thinks he's a chicken. Can we check HAR? I don't think we've ever looked at that. Damn. You guys that have been here, you know I fell and I had a big gash on my eyelid that needed stitches. I didn't get stitches. I don't know why. But it's healed up mostly. But now my whole eye socket's hurting for some reason. That was like 2 weeks ago when that happened. Oh, what the hell? HAR. Hard? Oh, I forgot about Harmony 1. No one ever asked about Harmony. Oh, that's hard. HAR. Yeah, you got to be more specific. What is HAR? Because nothing's popping up. Unless you mean H-bar. Yeah, just let me know what you mean, because I don't know what HAR is. But yeah, we got Dave in the building. All right, H-bar. All right, I gotcha. That's what I thought you meant. H-bar in the house. Is H-bar moving like Dogecoin? Is XRP moving? You got a little slight move going on H-bar. Let's see. She's still over the 382 from the low here to the high, so you're still bullish as long as you're over 17. That's what we've been saying on H-bar. But yet again, I mean, if we can't have some follow through, strong move down, and you're forming this continuation pattern to the downside, so, you know, are we actually about to go down? I mean, but yeah, H-bar is doing the same thing here. Let's just go ahead and draw another one. You have to get over 20. Over 17, you're bullish, and you have to get over 20 right now. If you cannot get over 20 on H-bar, then bear flag territory could start playing out. So yeah, we'll just pull this down and zoom in. So from that high, we'll zoom in on the smaller candles. Oh yeah, you got double resistance here, 618 and 236. So you have to get over this, break the bear flag pattern to the upside, if it's a bear flag. But that's all I really say. You got to get over 20, or there's a chance the market's gonna start dying again. Same thing with Dogecoin, has to get over its resistance level. And then just zooming out on H-bar, you know, the overall H-bar chart is bullish. Let me see. Do we have another chart here? Oh, humans, that looks horrible. That looks like casino coin, about to go to zero. Humans, H-bar. All right, let me clean this up a little bit. So you know the levels to watch on H-bar there. What did H-bar hold? Did H-bar stay bullish on the macro? Yeah, she did. She held the 618 for a long time and then finally pumped, broke over the 382 to be bullish on that large candle. Yeah, if we can get over 20 to 21, 22 here, then you're going to be extremely bullish on H-bar. And then H-bar, I like anywhere from $1 to $2. I think $1, you can see $1.23 here, is probably going to get hit. So that's your 6x on H-bar. And then I think $2 plus, so $1.80 here. If we hit $2, you're going to get a 10x out of H-bar. So in between $2 to $3 is probably where it's going to hit. 10 to a 12 to maybe a 15x on H-bar. It's going to depend on where it is now. If we end up breaking down to some levels, then we'll change our targets. But yeah, H-bar doesn't look bad. All right, time to switch the song. QNT. What's up, Alan? What's up, Birds? DIA, please. Oh, man. QNT. Hold on. How's QNT? DIA. What did QNT do? Is it still at the bottom? QNT, where you at? Come on. But I'm very bullish on QNT. I mean, the overall chart, maybe this is the coin I was talking about yesterday. On the macro, ACH and QNT look primed and ready for a bull run. I mean, just looking at QNT on the macro here, I don't, let me see. I don't think there's a better QNT chart. Let me see. Let me make sure. Quants. Let me just check. So why is the QNT chart so different? Let me get another one up. QNT, Binance. Yeah, going by that chart there, QNT. There's the crypto one, Coinbase, KuCoin, Bybit. I just want to compare real quick, just to see if any other charts have this large wick on it. Where's Crypto Mealis? Is you still here, my man? Oh, what the hell is that? I guess we'll use this chart here, and we're going to ignore this wick. I don't know why that's there. And of course the old chart. But I just wanted to see on the macro. We'll go back to the other chart in a minute. But this is what we're seeing on the other chart, just this triangle that's formed. But yeah, this thing, if this is the real chart, this thing held up bullish. This is a very strong chart, besides that wick, that scam wick. Yeah, so this is extremely bullish on QNT on the macro. This thing pumped up, and it's been holding bullish for a long time, over 68. All right, so that's a little more bullish case for QNT. All right, let's get back over to the other chart real quick. All right, QNT. Oh yeah, the Gate IO chart. But yeah, I mean, this looks extremely bullish, and due to the fact you've been holding over the macro 236 on that other chart, high to the low, we're still above the 236 here. And then if we zoom in on QNT, she did hold. I think she broke it. I'm not sure, but this will pull back to the high. Yeah, you're over the 236,786, so it doesn't look horrible. You got to get back over 84 to 85, 618, and then the big price. I've said this many times lately. Once we get the price of QNT back over $100, especially where you are now, if we get a pump back up here, depending on how long it takes, I think that's when she's going to be really bullish. And then once you break over 175, it's in a bull run. But right now it's doing nothing. It's down in here, but you can clearly see this and ACH. I mean, we're getting there. We're getting to where we're going to get squeezed out of here. So maybe it is at this point. That's it. November. We'll go to the moon. All right, let me get caught up on the chat again. DIA. Yeah, I'm trying to catch what you guys are saying here. We only got 16 people here, 30 people on Twitter. How you guys doing? What's up, Kura? How you doing? What's up, Keith? Mogcoin. Jasmine looks bad. FB says Jasmine, please. DIA and Jasmine. That's all we can do when we're poor, is buy meme coins and then get rug pulled. DIA. We haven't looked at DIA in a while. DIA, what is she doing? DIA to 0. Oh, she's still holding up. Not a bad macro chart. I mean, you're still holding the trend. So I think the only way the trend's going to get broken on this one is what we've been seeing. You came down low to the high, you hit the trend, you hit the 618, so you're good over 42 here. Bullish back over 65 to 75, and then you're bullish again. But she's holding. But the only way we're gonna be super bearish on DIA here is if we hold, we pump up, we get stuck, we make a lower high, then that market structure kind of tells you that it's going to break the trend and then back test, and then it's not going up for a long time. But right now it looks good on DIA. Let's move this out of the way. You need to get back over 46 here to confirm the bottom. Bullish over the 382, of course, but it looks like the next stop up, if it holds the trend, which the stock RSI is going to 0 here, so we'll see if we get a bounce up. Yeah, a new high, 618. It's probably going to be here when it starts running again like this. Just watch the 618 at 163 here. Once you get a little wick above there, if we're not in euphoric stage where everything's going to the moon, it's probably going to get stuck, so just be aware of that. I mean, it always could, but make sure you take profit, whoever's holding DIA on its next leg up, if we ever get it. And then DIA, new high, $14 would be a 33x. 786 retracement is a 6.5x to 280. It'll probably wick up to $3 and sell off. That's your 7x. Jasmine. Yeah, the music's not too loud, is it? I don't think anyone answered. Jasmine. I don't think it is. I have it turned down a little bit from yesterday. Jasmine and Mog. Says squeeze me. Yeah, some of these coins are getting macro territory to be squeezed. Yeah, I think $2,000 on QNT is definitely going to get hit. In between there, yeah, if it hits 3,000, somewhere in that territory from $2,000 to $5,000. But it looks so bullish, it's going to just rocket out of here probably. Especially if it waits till, the market at that point. I don't know if you guys were here for the last cycle, but that point of the market at the end where everything just goes completely straight up. And if QNT and ACH haven't moved yet, they're just going to have a God candle spawning out of nowhere. It's going to be great. You guys are going to make all kinds of money that are in the market. Yeah, let me get to Jasmine real quick. Yeah, I saw your comment. K Heavy Bags. Have you been here before? I don't think you have. I appreciate you being in here. I'll give you a magical powers if you analyze the Griffin chart. Griffin. Yeah, Griffin's a good one. I think we looked at Griffin once. We'll get over to it though. B and K. Yeah, where's T13? He hasn't been back. I didn't put him in timeout, and he hasn't been back since, I don't think. Are you lingering in the shadows, T13? Where you at, my man? Avalanche TA to the moon. Yeah, Avalanche is another good one, too. All right, let me make sure this is not too loud. All right, turn it down another notch. Yeah, I'm still looking for Jasmine to come down to the green support box here. I mean, looking on the monthly, you can see it, but looking on the weekly chart, she clearly broke down and she's getting stuck and she's forming. Man, why is Jasmine so bearish? Jasmine does not look good here. You broke that strong support. Large candle spawned in, and you're getting stuck at the 0.5 below it, and now continuation to the downside. So that's telling me, at least, that we're coming down to our box here. So this macro area of former resistance and support. I don't know if Metal's listening, but just be prepared. Jasmine's probably going to drop 30% from here. and maybe even wick down 40%. And then that should be the bottom at 009. It doesn't look good right now at all. Unless you get back over 13 and start moving up. Bullish back over 18 and a half. I can't believe Jasmine's breaking down like that. Press the like button. I appreciate that. Griffin. Yeah, what is the ticker for Griffin? AVAX and Griffin. Yeah, I like AVAX. I believe AVAX is on my rollover list. A lot of the older coins are. Oh yeah, she's curled up. Let's see what's happening. Yeah, AVAX is bullish. The overall macro chart, yeah, I mean, it held the 0.5. It's holding the 382, so you're bullish on the macro over 20. You did just make a lower low with that wick, but the whole market's doing the same thing, so what are you going to do? You are back over the 382, and we'll just keep it simple. Let's go ahead and draw from the high to the low. See what she needs to get over to continue. So you have to stay over 20, and you have to get over 25 to be bullish. And then this move down is officially over 34. If you can get over the 618, then we can finally move up. But stock RSI's curled up at the bottom. It doesn't look bad where it is. Maybe we're about to get a nice, decent pump in the market. AVAX does not look bad. And then where's AVAX going to end up? I think we have two AVAX charts. AVAX, let's see. Oh yeah, this is, I remember now. I put this box up here, just a target box. So here, high from 2021 to the low. You're holding the bottom here, the 236. You're pumping. You need to get over 25 on this one. And then, of course, once you break this market structure, once you get over the 618, AVAX is going to be bullish over 50 bucks. That's your bull run target. AVAX over 50, then she's going to start flying. But from where you are right now, I think $200 to $300. So AVAX is probably good for a decent 8.5, 9x up to maybe a 12 to a 15x. Griffin. All right, yeah, we should have a chart on this. Bottom in on Griffin. Let's see here. All right, we're just gonna have to redraw because I don't know what's happening. All right, let me switch the music real quick again. Yeah, bottom may be in. Little double bottom down there held, and she's moving. But we'll get into it real quick on Griffin. What'd you say? Griffin's gonna 100x? Let's see if I get this to move right. Griffin's fitting 100x. Man, I hope it does. I hope you guys make money. Oh, you changed your name and pick a few times? Can't be doing that, my man, because when we have 1,000 people piling in here, or a couple hundred people, I'm not going to remember who you are, and I'm going to ignore you. But for all the people that have been here, then. What's up, Hamid? He said, does utility mean anything? To a degree, I guess it does, but to me, it doesn't mean a damn thing to me. Because I believed in all that stuff with Shiba and Cardano back in the day. I mean, if you're going to hold coins, I mean, projects like ADA and stuff are going to be good to hold for the future. Not, you know, good investments, but I think most people are just looking to see where these coins are going to end up going. That's what I'm doing. And see how much money we can make. But yeah, you had Griffin double bottom with a higher low. Looks good. It just needs to have some follow through. And then just keeping it simple as this daily candles. Not a bad look. Yeah, you're over the 382. So if you can stay over 46, you are bullish from that high to the low. Bottom is in. Clearly see it got stuck at the 618 at about 5.5. If you can break 5.5, then that confirms this move down and sideways is over, and you can start moving up. And that'll send you probably up over the 618 at that point. And then the other thing, of course, I don't think we held support it. Yeah, we came almost back to the bottom, but the fact that you made a higher low here is very bullish. So if you can get over it, stay over that level here and get over these levels, then you'll be in shape for the bottom end. Just be careful. It's doing the same thing it did back here. That's the only concern I can see on the chart right now. It did the same exact thing. It flipped bullish, and then a red candle spawned in, and then it died. So with that being said, let's look on the 3-day chart. Yeah, that's the only risk right now, is you're doing the same exact thing over and over again. You're having strong moves down, bear flag, strong move down, bear flag, strong move down, possible bear flag again. So it could go lower. So just keep that in mind. You have to get over those levels, and there's no way to tell if it's gonna. I mean, but if that's it, that's it. Let's see. What am I getting? How far is she down? Yeah, I mean, you're down 95%, so time to go up. But unless you get over those levels, it looks like it's trying to repeat itself. So what we can do here, well, you're at 3 pennies. Can it go down to a penny? We'll see. All right, so you're holding the 1618 to the downside. So if it's going to bear flag again and drop and not get over those levels, then it's probably going to, yeah, you could fall off the table 55% if that's not it. But you said 100x on this thing. Let's see what 100x gives us. Well, I mean, it's crypto. I mean, no one knows what's going to happen. So you got to take the gamble that this is your bottom. You say 100x out of here. A 30x to the new high to $1.40. I think that's very possible. What would 100x be? 1618. All right, $4. So you think $4 is your price. Then 90 to 100x up in that territory. That would be nice. A large candle just spawns in out of nowhere. Guys, this is going to be a crazy bull run. No, I hope so. You need money to leave Europe. Where are you going? The US? Turbo. Turbo. Oh, shit. Yeah, hold on. Hold on. I don't even know what that means. Oh my god. All right, turbo. You were thinking Bali. Been stacking. Yeah, I hope you get your 100x. That would be nice. Yeah, I hope I make money too, but I'm not even in the market anymore. But yeah, I hope we don't go up till November. If we don't go up till summer, November, then I'll be okay. But at this point, I just want people to come back to the streams, to the channel, and back to crypto, because everyone seems to be gone. Turbo. I don't remember what Turbo's doing. All I know is Turbo died. But yeah, I like Griffin. I like the project. So asking about utility. some projects you can look at and it makes you want to be bullish on the coin, if that answers the question. Man. Turbo, yeah. We'll keep looking at Turbo. Turbo's another one. You hit the 382 macro support area. So this is either the bottom to stay bullish or it's not. Because you can clearly see if you look in the past, resistance, we blew through. We say this all the time here. You know, these candles getting stuck here. I mean, why would the price just not come back down here and back test this level? It's not quite there yet. So it's gearing up with a bear flag right now to hit the 786 and come back down to 1.3. I mean, that just looks like it wants to do, but no one wants that, but it's a 42% drop, but what can you do? No longer macro bullish, hit final support, get stuck for a while, and then we'll go up. And then going to the smaller time frame. Yeah, I mean, some of these coins that aren't breaking out of this to the upside, they don't look too great. I think DEGEN is still in the same boat too. So over 3, bottom in, and then we'll just keep it a little simpler. Let's move that. Oh man. And just go from this high to the low. Get some sort of price to watch. All right, you're trying right now to stay over the 382. So 2.4, you're at 2.5. Then clearly to break this, you have to get over the 0.5 at 2.7. Exactly where that wick got stuck. So you have to get over 2.7, break to the upside. And then of course that 3 level. If that cannot happen, if you get stuck at the 0.5 and you pull back, then there's a possibility this bear flag is going to play out. And you are going to come back down to that macro support area, resistance area, whatever you want to call it. Why can't I grab this? We'll see though. I mean, the momentum's already up. It's over 50, so we're not moving. We're not doing anything. I mean, it needs to get moving already. That's the 3-day. It's about to come hit the top and then go right back down, and then you're going to die. I mean, if you're bullish on Turbo, it's not a bad price to buy in. And if I got Tiberius over on Twitter. How's it going? Let's get this bread. What am I bullish on? I'm bullish on a lot of coins, a lot of the older coins, and ACH right now. But I mean, just because ACH has a macro chart that looks amazing, and there's a lot of coins that look, you know, but I like ACH right now. He says my bad. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, we got 70 people here, 24 people on YouTube. I don't think we've broken over 30 people on YouTube in a while. We got almost 50 people on X watching. But yeah, you think P&G is ready for a big pump? What do you think about Jasmine? Jasmine looks horrible right now. Well, let me switch the song. We looked at Jasmine already, but Jasmine does not look good. What did we say? Jasmine's going to drop 40% from where it is. I'll be ready. I mean, I still can't believe Jasmine started to break down, but yeah, we looked at Jasmine. I mean, she's been melting away. She broke support, lower low. Now she's forming consolidation, continuation to the downside. You're stuck below the 0.5 on the macro at 12.9, pretty much 13. So, I mean, this is all telling me that this thing's coming down to our macro green support area. So 618 is here. You may wick below it. You may get a 26 and even down to about a 40% drop is definitely on the table right now. And, you know, if this thing breaks back through the 0.5 and starts moving up, you know, so be it. You'll have people come on here and comment and laugh and say, "Hi, you were wrong." I love when that happens. I love banning people. I don't know why. But yeah, when people come on the videos or the live streams and they're toxic, I just not going to deal with it. We instantly ban now, and in the Discord. PNG. But yeah, there's nothing bullish on Jasmine anymore. Did the Binance vote go through? Are they delisting it? PNG. PNG got a nice little bounce. She held the macro 382, the smaller 382. She's over them, so as long as you're over 11 to 15, you're bullish here. You're getting stuck right at the 0.5. Let me clean this up. Let's get that one off. We know we bounced on our box. So it's nice to see that held. And this box is a macro box. It's just this area of support, resistance, support, resistance. So it held. So that's that should be the bottom for it. Because if you break down below this 382 at 11, we get stuck here and we break down lower than this, then that was it. PNG already topped out and had its bull run. It's over. There's no more bullishness on it. But right now, what are we on? Weekly. We'll zoom in a little bit. You're getting stuck at resistance, so you got to get over 23. What are those wicks? I can't even see. I mean, the momentum is up right now, but you're getting stuck. And then high to the wick low here. Yeah, you're getting stuck right at the 236 to put the bottom in. Every time it comes up to this area, they just sell. So 17.5. You have to stay over. This is what, 3-day candle. Yeah, you got to get a larger candle over that 3-day and a weekly candle. You may need a weekly candle close over 17.5 to put the bottom in, and bullish over about 23, 24. Confirmed to move up over 38. But like I said, that has to be the bottom on PNG finally. If not, she's cooked. And then where's PNG going? I have no idea what the target is for PNG, what people are saying. I know I like PNG. I like the tokenomics and everything, and they have all the coins out. So if it holds up here, it's going to make a higher high and hit $6 and do a 34x, or is it going to rocket up here to $26? That's the question. I don't know what you guys' target is. If PNG holds up here, can you guys see 150x on this thing? Up to that $26 to $30 range. Nah. I don't know, maybe. What's up, Tiger Blood? Get some love from the crypto gods. Love from Northern California. I need a small cap alts to run. How's the weather over there in California? Yeah, we need all these coins to run. What time is it? 4? We've been on for an hour. All right, let me switch the song real quick. We'll stay here for a little while longer. Let me go check and see what the poll's doing. Yeah, we're up to 80 people now. That's good. 80 people. So we have 80 likes then. You guys better pile in real quick. I'm about to go look. That would be something if they did it to where you could see who liked it. A little icon by everyone's name, so everyone that didn't like the video, the live stream, we could just put them in the timeout for 5 minutes. Let them think about what they're doing. All right, what am I looking for? So what's another coin we want to look at? Have we did turbo yet? Yeah, we did. Yeah, we just finished turbo like 2 seconds ago, right before PNG. Turbo doesn't look good. Jasmine doesn't look good. I think some of these coins are gonna have to do what PNG just did. They gotta hit these final levels. They don't have to, but I mean, this is what we've said. Strong candle down. If it doesn't get over the levels that we looked at, then this bear flag is about to play out, and possibly losing bullish status at the 382 on turbo if it does not get over 3. 1H your support. But what we pointed out on turbo here is just simply coming back down to this area where all of these on the weekly chart, all of these weekly candles got stuck here. Weekly, 3-day, whatever it is, but you can clearly see, if I get this to work, what was it, the weekly, I think. Yeah, it's the weekly candles. If I can get anything to work right, what the hell? But clearly getting stuck here, stuck here, stuck here. The price could be coming back. I know we blew through it. We filled the gap already, so that's good. We filled the gap, but the big question is, does turbo need to come down here and back test that previous high and drop down to 1.3? But you can see that's a pretty decent drop, 43% drop on turbo. It just remains to be seen. Swift coin, no, we haven't done Swift. Swift. Swift coin, I would imagine, is still coming down. Oh, she's still holding. Still holding, but probably coming down. Like I keep saying, excuse me, unless we get a turnaround in the market. I mean, looking at it on the monthly, it just looks like it's coming back down to the trend line here. So Swift coin is another one. You're down below, low to the high 382. You're no longer bullish at the moment. And, you know, depending on how fast it goes, a 55% drop. Depending on if we go sideways and we hit it up here, down here, wherever it's going to be. You get the idea, though. We could go sideways. Well, I guess we can't really, because that would take you to the end of the year. So maybe she's headed for the 618 here. What the hell? Unless you get back over the 382 at a penny and a half on Swift coin, there's a good chance you're going to lose a penny here and drop 30%. So let me move that out of the way. Wrong one. So 7.4 would be the target. And then what is this? Yeah, monthly candle here. So you really ain't got that much room to go sideways. Yeah, I guess that would take us into the summertime. September, October, November, we finally bottom out and go up. Could very well be the case on Swift coin and a lot of coins. But overall, Swift coin accumulated for a very long time. She's finally curling up. Swift coin's ready for the bull run, in my opinion. Swift coin's probably going to rocket up here to $1.25 to the 3 level. I would just ignore the market caps here. But your first stop to make a higher high above the 1618 is 10, and then 20, and then 50. So a lot of good targets to take profit, depending on where you want to get out. So 10x to 10, 20x to 20, 45, 46x to 50 cents, or I guess a 50x. And then a possible 120. If it holds this structure, even if it comes down here, this thing's just going to rocket out of here, in my opinion. So yeah, Swift coin's another good looking chart that I like. Swift coin's going to be a good play. Beam. And let me make sure I didn't miss any. I didn't even think about it or look for super chats. Okay, we're good. We're up to 83 people. Wow. 65 people over on Twitter watching. Beam. Yeah, let me pull up Beam. What's up, Central Florida? Yeah, we just did Swiftcoin right now. It's in the same boat. It's not bullish, so it may crawl around back down to the trend over the next summertime, and then we go up in November, October, November. That may be what the market's telling us. Everything needs to drop 40-50% before we really have anything go on. But yeah, Swiftcoin, the overall chart, like I just said, accumulation, and then now it's curled up here. Even if it comes back down to the trend, it looks bullish to just shoot out of here. All the way up to $1. Once V3 finally drops, PNG moonshot. But yeah, now that we looked at PNG, it looks like the bottom should be in. Bonk and Toshi. All right, let me pull up. Oh, you said DEGEN, Turbo, Swift, Beam, and then XCN. Beam, BeamX. Yeah, she had a nice little bounce off of the bottom. We'll see. Yeah, she came down apparently, low to the high, broke the previous low. It's a good thing you're back over it. You're back over the previous bottom here at 8.8. We just got to see if you're going to stay there. Yeah, if you can get this daily candle to close over the next 2 hours over this level here, then you should be in good shape. But I mean, these V-shaped recoveries like this, when we go up fast, easily go back down fast. But it's nice it held the 1414 support. It bounced. But I would keep it simple. You have to stay over 8.8 on this one. And then what we're going to do is take this one off, pull this to the new low. Yeah, you're holding over the 236, so the bottom is in. All right, so it looks good. The bottom is back in, but you have to maintain that level. And bullish over 1 and breakout confirmed. I would say 2. We'll see if this trend comes into play whenever you get up here. It depends on how fast it goes, but you get the idea. But confirmed breakout over 2. And then this one, where's she going to go to? BeamX. Wait, are we looking at the right beam? Yeah, just let me know. If not, we'll look at the other beam. Where's this thing going? This one, just to get to a new high at 8, would be an 8.5x. XCN, anyone know timestamp on XCN? For what? We'll look at XCN next. BSV, what's up, JatB? Damn, he's planning on going to Hawaii. That'd be nice. Wow, we got 90 people in here now. How do we get more people on YouTube here? There's 65 people on Twitter watching, but only 23 people on YouTube. Where are the other 12,000 subscribers at? Oh man, nothing better than hot coffee. BSV on MEXC. What else did we say? Oh yeah, DEGEN. We got Central Florida for the first super chat of the day. I appreciate that, my man. I appreciate the 2 XCN. XN is, wait, what? You mean XCN, right? You said XNC. Oh yeah, XEN. That's the only coins you're holding. What's up, Alan? What's up, my man? Yeah, it's probably that. It's time difference and work. Most people are still at work here in the US. Okay, that was the right beam. All right, all right. Yeah, she's not looking bad at the moment. The bottom is in on it. I appreciate the 2. Let me pull up XEN really quick here for my man. Yeah, I didn't even do an update on XEN today. The views have just dropped off. XEN used to get 1,000 plus views. Now it gets like 200. So I'm giving up on it. What are we on? Yeah, she's still stuck in this channel. Still stuck in the downtrend. Let's see what's happening here. Hold the phone. Maybe we're finally breaking out. Uh-oh. I mean, depending on where you draw this at, I mean, I would just keep it simple. The only thing you can really look at is if the price gets up over 1-2, then you're ready for a breakout finally. But you can clearly see, I mean, if we could pull this here. Oh, come on. I don't know why the screen looks so small today. Yeah, you're still stuck in the downtrend. I'm not going to be bullish on XCN quite yet. Yeah, I would keep it that simple. You are holding this level here, top of this green box, so that could be it. It doesn't have to come down to the 382, but if you cannot break through this and get over the 236 at 12, that's your move to, that's your confirmation for a bottom end finally. But you still run the risk as long as you're down below the trend here. If I can talk, it's dropping down to the macro 382. So I mean, if you drop 14% and you hold, that could be the bottom, but any lower than that, then that was your top, and XCN's done for a while. But yeah, I would just keep it that simple. You have to get over that first 236 level, but if you can get through that and this thing gets over 1.3, if I can pull this up right, you're bullish again. But at that point, I think if it breaks out and gets over this, it's probably just going to start running again. I don't think it's going to have a little dinky breakout up here and then just do nothing. I think if it's going to be bullish, it's going to be bullish on XCN. And then, of course, XCN, next big target from where we are right now is a 5X to the 786. So if we get a breakout from this thing, even if we dip down to the 382, once it finally breaks that level we just went over, like I said, it's just going to be bullish again, and she's probably going to just have 1 or 2 large candles spawn in here. And you're going to hit this 5X, another 5X out of nowhere, and may even wick up to this area. We may hit this volume area next. A large wick up here, and do another 9X, and then it's just going to die back down and get stuck, and then back down we go. So we'll see when it happens. As always, we do. We got way up north for 2. I appreciate that, my man. XPR, I know. What do you mean by I know? Undead, I replaced 100 people. Damn, there's only 22 people here on YouTube watching. What's up, the Don? No, we haven't looked at Ski. We gotta look at XPR now since he paid me to look at it. XPR. I don't remember what this one was doing. Oh yeah, she's still holding up. To me, I mean, technically you're still holding up here. You're down below the 382 getting stuck, low to the high, but it doesn't have to be perfect. If you can get back over 004 and then 44, that'll confirm a breakout to the upside here. But if we look at it on a smaller time frame, I mean, you're accumulating here. You're going sideways, consolidation inside a bullish pattern. and just keeping it simple. Even though the price is getting stuck, I guess we got to go all the way down to the wick down here, huh? But yeah, I would say this area here from 3.9 up to 4, and then breakout confirmed once you get over about 4.4. Unless we want to take it a little bit further, which I guess I will. We'll get rid of that one. Just to get some levels to kind of watch to see if there's a possible breakout in play. We'll go from this little high to this low and see what it tells us. All right, so yeah, 382's here. So if you can get over the 382 from this high to the low, that's when you're bullish. So 0044. If you can get over that price, you're good to go. And it just depends on if it's going to have a nice move out, which you should have a nice move. It should gun straight for the 0.5 at 007. So if it holds up bullish, 2x is possible out of here to the next big resistance on XPR. Ski and treble. Yeah, I'll put it on the. Let me write those down. But yeah, I did a update on treble on the channel. I did treble and Toshi today. What'd you say? Oh yeah, ski, treb and ski. What's up, OG Jerry? Where you been, my man? I ain't seen you in a while. Litecoin to the moon. Yeah, Litecoin's a good one. We haven't looked at Litecoin since you haven't been here, I don't think. We might have. OG Jerry's back in the house. PNG will go high because Avalanche is up. Me personally, Swiftcoin. Swiftcoin's possibly going to do 150x if we're lucky. All right, I got those two down. Any other deck screener coins, just chat them here. I got to go get some more coffee. I'll be right back. But yeah, any more deck screener coins, just type it up. Or super chat, whatever. You have relatives in Texas? I might be there in June. What part of Texas is that? Remember, I'm back down south. Roger, what's up, my man? All right, I got those two written down. Let me go get my coffee again and refill my coffee. I'll be back in about 5 minutes or so. So I don't know if Dogecoin pushes through here. Is XRP pumping? No one's XRP today. Where the hell is our Dogecoin chart? Damn, are you kidding me? What the hell? Where's our Dogecoin? Oh, this Dogelon. Damn it. All right, let me just go to XRP. Screw it. XRP. Yeah, I want to see what XRP's up to. She's not doing anything. Doge just taking a break. Yeah, she was at resistance, so I guess that's probably it. One speck of bullishness, and now we're about to fall off the table. All right, I got to pull up. Before I go get my coffee, let me pull up Deck Screener, get it opened up. Let me switch up the poll here. Yeah, I guess it's something we could do on the streams. Any of you that are a member, any members here? If you got a poll you want me to put up, I'll put it up. You know, asking a question about something. That could be something we could do. 46 votes, 35 likes. No bueno. What the hell's happening with that? All right, I'm going to end this poll. And if any members here want something up, just say it. All right. Where is the Dogecoin chart? That is the question. Oh, that's right there. Oh, yeah. Tried to see if she's breaking out of this downtrend, but it kind of looks like it's still just stuck in the downtrend. I don't know. But yeah, Dogecoin got stuck right at the 0.5, right at the downtrend. There's no breakout yet. You gotta get over 19.5 to 20, and then you could be bullish on Dogecoin. Oh, you stayed away from crypto for a little while, now you're back. He says, where south? Close enough that I can get to the beach in an hour. Close enough to where I can go to Galveston in an hour and a half. All right, let me go get my coffee, and I'll be back in 5 minutes. All right, back. We're back. We didn't lose too many. We lost a couple. What's up, Isaac? Can we look at Ace Data Cloud? What's up, Derek? What is that? What is the ticker for that? I don't know what that is. We're fixing to go over to Deck Screener real quick. He says Rosenberg. No, not Rosenberg. Kind of missing up north now. It's hot as hell down here. Should you go all in on shipping? 30K. Oh my lord. You can put 30K on shipping? All right, let me pull up shipping and then we'll go over to Deck Screener. Shipping is another one that we've recently, at least I have, recently turned bullish on because the overall macro chart looks really good. I mean, it's been holding up. I think this is the one. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, shipping's been holding up very bullish. And now that it's on larger exchanges, I don't know where it's going to run to, but you've been holding over the 3-2 on the macro. So once this thing gets up over the 236,618, that's when it's going to have a good breakout over 2 pennies. But, you know, the question is the bottom in here? 236 support is holding. You're holding the higher highs and higher lows if you ignore the wicks, of course. And you're holding low to the high 618, so not a bad spot to be in on shipping. They could always go lower, not financial advice, so don't lose your 30K. Bullish over 8, and then like I said, bull run over 2. And then where's it going to? Now I don't know. The overall macro chart here, if you blow through 4 pennies here, then I don't see why this thing wouldn't just rocket up like it did last time, especially being on bigger exchanges now. Possible 50x, but don't quote me on that. I mean, if you look at it on the macro, a couple of monthly candles spawn in that are bullish, and then all the way up here to 30 cents. If people are going to buy this coin, if you believe, I mean, it's got nice accumulation going on. It hasn't done anything yet since 2021 or 2022. If it's going to have a bull run, I don't see why I wouldn't just shoot up there. We're going to look back and say, yeah, shipping did a 50x. Can you believe that? Jasmine update. Solana. Oh, on Solana, okay. Ace Data Cloud. Let me write that down. Ace Data Cloud. All right, any more Deck Screener coins before we get over there? While we go over Jasmine for the 10th time. Nothing bullish on Jasmine. Unless something turns her around, then there's a chance she's dropping, I think, anywhere from 26 to 40% possible. I mean, it doesn't look good. I mean, looking on the monthly, you would say there's a trend holding here. I don't think we ever looked at that yet. I guess you broke the trend. Oh no, now we're even more bearish on it. Oh man, it broke the macro trend, it looks like. Why, oh why, Jasmine? I don't know, maybe things will turn around and it'll move up, but it looks like it's going to drop. Continuation patterns forming, strong move down, broke the macro trend now. So I'm still looking for this green box to get hit on Jasmine. As long as you're below the 0.5 here, forming this continuation pattern to the downside, 618 is going to come into play at 009, 28, 30% drop, and then even possibly down to the macro support area, 42% drop. All this resistance back test. And I guess, you know, it needs to come down to fill the gap. 618 would fill the gap here. So there's a lot of things telling us that Jasmine wants to drop. Yeah, I got Ski on there. Ace Data Cloud. Really good team behind it. All right, I guess let me pull up Deck Screener. What's up, that dude? Jasmine still ain't move. She's about to move to the downside. Yeah, I've always been bullish on Jasmine, but yeah, no one ever came up with another poll, so I guess we're not doing a poll. Yeah. All right, let me pull up Deck Screener. I didn't do that quite yet. Deck Screener, Ski Mask. We're still holding strong at 87 people, 65 on X and 20 here on YouTube. What time is it? It's almost 5, so people got to get off work and go home. Hold on. All right, so Deck Screener's pulled up. Let me pull it up on the thing so we can get into this real quick. What about DEGEN? Yeah, we can look at DEGEN. I think DEGEN's still in the same boat too. It looks like it wants to fall. It really can't, but what can you do? Yeah, DEGEN's doing the same exact thing. We'll look at it in just a moment. Let me pull up. What am I looking for? Deck Screener. All right, Deck Screener. We got Ski. We should have it here. We just looked at it. Yeah, what did those other coins do? The baby coins. Oh yeah, we looked at Ski the other day. The bottom should be in here. It's getting a nice little bounce, but you hit this area here where you previously got stuck. You're back testing, so it looks to be in a real good spot on Ski Mask. You're bouncing here. Just keep it simple. You got to get over the 236 here at about 6 pennies to have the bottom in and bullish over 8. And then the breakout will be over about 14.5, 15. And if that is the case, a new high on this thing here from potentially, you know, the bottom here would be there. A 16.5x up to about 70. Hold on, I'm getting text after text. All right, so yeah, ski mask, that's what you have to look forward to on ski. The only bearish case I would make is if this gap needs to be filled. If it, if it just dies and comes down, then what are you gonna do? But yeah, ski mask doesn't look bad at all. And then what was the other one? Oh yeah, Treb for Allen. And of course it's on the tiny screen. Come on now. You might rebuy your 140 Ethereum Classic coins I sold for a loss. How high will Bitcoin go after bull run? After the bull run, how high is it going to go? It's going to go down after the bull run. But yeah, let me finish these deck screener coins. Treb. I mean, if this is the bottom for Treb, that's all you can really do. It's got a little curl up here, but I think you are getting stuck right at resistance, or you're coming up on it. So on Treb here, if it's the bottom macro wise, you got to get over 40. Other than that, we'll draw from the high here to the low, and you can see where those candles held support for just a moment. That is your 236. So you got to get over 36. Short term bottom 40, long term bottom bullish over 43. And then if you want to just take it a way step further and zoom way in on it, if I can get it to stick, come on. Come on. The Treb is over the 382, so short term off of this little move high to the low, you're bullish right now. You can clearly see that with the candles. But breakout is over about 34. So same numbers come into play almost. But Treb, if it's the bottom, new high would give you almost an 8x. Yeah, over an 8x, up to 257 for the next big target. And then what was the other one? Ace Data Cloud. Ace Data Cloud. Let's see if we can find this one on Solana. I guess it's this one. $1 million market cap. I mean, it doesn't look horrible. It's getting stuck at the same level here. It's going completely sideways. But it's holding up, so it doesn't look horrible. Let's get the volume off so I can actually see what's going on. But not an overall bad looking chart. It's just going sideways. It's holding up bullish, you can see from what little respect it is given. So as long as you're over 3058, you're bullish. And then we'll draw two others on here. Let me make this full screen so you can actually see. And then if we draw from the low to the high here, yeah, you came down and you're holding the 382 still. So you're bullish over 1-1. And the bigger question is, what kind of damage can this one do for a new high? Oh yeah, you're getting stuck right at the 786 right now on all of those daily candles. So once you get a daily candle over 1.5, then this thing will probably break out. You had it back here, but you've been getting stuck ever since. It is good you made a higher high, so it doesn't look horrible. And then where's my thing? And then this one, new high, and not a bad move. 004 to the 1272 would be your next big resistance once you blow through 786. A little over a 3x. And as for how high is it going to go, you said I had a good team, good project. I mean, I don't know. What are we at? 2 zeros, 1. So maybe 3 to 7 pennies. If you can hit 3.5 to 4 pennies, you're going to get almost a 30x. Google has chosen Ethereum. Ethereum needs to wake up already. Maybe is up 71%. Moodang. $30x would be good. Moodang for OG Jerry. I'll just pull it up on Deck Screener. We have another chart for it, but well, let me look real quick. What do these baby coins ever do? Yeah, that's the baby deer coin. Baby's still holding. Yeah, I still want to put $50 on this thing just to gamble, but I don't have $50. Hell, $20 on this thing just to get a 6,000x. Just gonna start putting some $20 gambles on coins. Moodang. If I could spell. She came all the way back down, huh? I don't know. Moodang doesn't look great. Doesn't look good. It broke the low. It looks like it's bear flagging again. So it's coming down to fill all the gaps, I guess, since it went to the moon. If somehow that's your bottom, you got to get over 6 to confirm a bottom and bullish over 8. But it looks like the bottom is in here. Wait, I don't even know why this is here. Hold on. There we go. Now you got to get over 7, bullish over 11. But it looks like it's about to break down again, to be honest. Yeah, short term, you're getting stuck right at this 236. So short term, it has to get over 4, and then 4.5. Breakout confirmed over 5.5. But how low is it going to go? I don't think anyone can answer that. Well, I guess we can. But if it holds up here and gets over those levels, a new high on Moodang would be $1.60 and almost a 40x. If it's going to hold up, but it doesn't to me look like it wants to. But let's see what we're holding on the very macro of things. Come on. Yeah, you just broke the 236 on the macro, so it could be gunning for the 382 to stay bullish. Hold on. All right. But yeah, what we're saying on Mudang here. I mean, if that bear flag is going to play out and you can't get over those targets there, then yeah, she's about to drop 70% to stay bullish at 1-1. All right, back over to the chat here. Wow, we got 90 people still holding in. All right, let me get back over to Deck Screener. But it's probably going to end soon. Just got a call, got invited over to go do something. IP Story. What was the other one? Was that the coin that we saw that was up 60%? Bara. Arrow. Oh yeah, we were looking at DEGEN. Yeah, DEGEN's in the same boat here. I mean, get off my screen. It's doing the same thing that a lot of these coins are doing. They're bear flagging. If we cannot break over levels, we're just going to have another giant red candle spawning in soon. So it's either the bottom or not for DEGEN. I mean, it really can't go any lower. I mean, I guess it could, but it's going to fall off the table if it breaks. If it falls down here and breaks the low at 2.2, then it's over. DEGEN's not going up for a long time. But it's not looking good. Strong move down, bear flag. You have to get back over the 786 at 4. That's your only hope on DEGEN at the moment. It needs to get back over 4. But it's doing nothing but flagging there. Arrow. The Arrow's doing the same exact thing. Oh, excuse me. It looks just like DEGEN. I don't know what else to say. We're either about to fall off the table or we're about to go up out of here. Because it has to happen soon. I mean, the pump has to happen soon, in my opinion. Because we're all forming these bear flags on the weekly and the 3-day candles. And they can only go so far before it's not a flag anymore. But Arrow's in the same boat. This green macro support area, we're holding it. So hopefully we move up. You got to get back over 60 and then 62 to be bullish. But when just looking at the macro chart, I mean, that should be the bottom. The bottom with a slightly higher low. And if that is the bottom on Arrow, which I told you will be over, you got to get back over that level there to be bullish again. And then Arrows, $20 to $30, $40 maybe. I don't know. If Arrow hits $20 this cycle, I think you'll be lucky. That would be a 44x from where we are right now, if that's the bottom. IP. What did this thing do? Oh man, oh man, oh man. Everyone pile into IP. This thing looks bullish as shit. What the hell's going on with this? Not financial advice, but this thing looks bullish. Oh man. Are you kidding me? Damn, I would buy this thing right now. Not financial advice because it's crypto. It could die at any second, but this looks extremely good. This thing looks like it's about to go to the moon. What the hell? Damn. Man, this coin looks good. I'm going for the $5. What's up, Daniel? Bar is up 66%. Yeah, Story's about to take off. It looks like. To what degree? I have no idea. Once you get over the 786, you're holding the 618 high to the low. She's curled up. large triangle pattern in play. I mean, if it doesn't go up from here, then crypto sucks. But this thing looks really good. Let's see what kind of damage it's going to do just to get to the new high. It's not nothing. 60% spike up is probably coming. It's probably loading right now. It could go higher than that, but that's what it looks like it's coming up first. I don't know where it's going, but it looks like it wants to go vertical right now. Especially if it breaks this high, gets over the 786. That's going to be bullish there. Hell, it may rocket up to the top. I have no idea. That's not too big of a move. 93 would be a 14, 15x. Barra, but yeah, we're about to end this because now I got things I got to do. Oh yeah, Barra had a nice move. She's stuck at the 0.5 with the wick, so be careful. It's at resistance. So if you're not in on Barra already, then you missed it. Oh, I guess she went up since we looked at her. Next stop, next resistance, if you can get over 4.7 would be 6.9. And if it just stays bullish, 10x up to 5.4. 4.0 is 5.4. But if you get over that level, she's going to spike up again, 45%. Man, 25K in the story. Ooh. I can't wait to get back in the market. All right, we'll end it on, he says Horizon, can it go to 150? We're going to end it on that because I got to get things running. Horizon. Why do I not remember what Horizon is? Oh yeah, Zen. Can Zen hit $150? Not anytime soon. Looks like she's about to go down. Which, like I keep saying, it really can't because you're holding this very good-looking bullish market structure here. So we're either going up soon or we're going down. Bear flag. Can it go to 150? Let's see. If it could get back over 12, put the bottom in and not have this flag play out, it'd be a good start. 150. If it holds up here, I don't see why not. Yeah, it'll probably hit 150. Make a lower high. Make a slightly lower high and be done for a 15x, 16x. Yeah, not a bad looking chart. It looks like it wants to drop a little more, but it doesn't have to. It's got bullish market structure right now. So maybe we're not going to die here. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys coming in here. Appreciate the super chats. Appreciate the support. What's up, Silver? Silver's in here late. Welcome to the end of the live stream. I appreciate that. As always. And as always, none of this is financial advice. Thanks for watching, everyone. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.